Today, I'm going to reveal a secret that almost no one talks about. The laughing Buddha statue in your home might actually be draining your wealth and turning joy into heaviness. Sounds unbelievable, right? But the truth is, most people place this statue in the wrong spot, and just that tiny mistake is enough to disrupt the entire flow of energy in your home. The laughing Buddha isn't just a decoration to fill empty space or make a room look nice. In Feng Shui, he is a powerful symbol of prosperity and happiness. When placed correctly, he opens the flow of blessings, spreads lightness, and creates a sense of peace. But when placed incorrectly, the statue becomes an energy leak, a spot where luck, peace, and opportunities slip away without you even realizing it. If you've ever wondered why life feels stuck, or why your home always feels heavy and gloomy, the secret might be sitting right where your laughing Buddha is placed. And with just one small change, you can shift the entire flow of energy in your favor. Before we go deeper, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the Feng Shui secrets that could change your destiny. And right now, drop a comment with this positive affirmation. I open my living space to welcome abundance, joy, and peace. Most people look at the laughing Buddha and only see an old man with a big belly and a cheerful smile, like a cute decoration. But the deeper truth goes far beyond that. The laughing Buddha is not some mythical figure. He was actually a monk who lived hundreds of years ago, known for his open heart and his gift of spreading joy to others. In his hand, he often carried a cloth bag, not for holding gold or silver, but for collecting the worries and sorrows that people entrusted to him. His round belly represents tolerance, the ability to hold both the suffering and joys of life. The prayer beads in his hand remind us of mindfulness, of slowing down in a world that's always rushing. And the gold ingot at his feet symbolizes wealth, not just material riches, but also richness of the soul. So when you place a laughing Buddha in your home, you're not just putting up a pretty decoration. You are inviting a powerful energy into your space. His smile carries a message. Let go of your burdens and allow joy and prosperity to flow in. When placed correctly, the statue becomes an anchor that keeps your home warm, happy, and abundant. Many people assume if the laughing Buddha is in the wrong place, it just won't work. But the truth is much worse. In Feng Shui, the wrong position can actually cause good energy to leak away, throwing off the entire flow of qi in your home. The results? Sleepless nights, unstable finances, and family tension without knowing why. That's why you need to know the 4 most dangerous mistakes people make. Mistake number 1, placing it near or inside the bathroom. One of the worst mistakes is placing the laughing Buddha near or even inside the bathroom. It may sound harmless, but in Feng Shui, this is the most negative spot. The bathroom is where energy is constantly flushed away. Every time water is flushed, it doesn't just carry waste, it also pulls good qi with it. That's why bathrooms are considered an exit point of energy, a place where wealth and peace can easily slip away. When you put the laughing Buddha near the toilet, you're unknowingly placing a symbol of luck right next to an energy drain. Instead of radiating joy, he gets pulled into the cycle of wasteful energy. The result? Money slips through your fingers, work becomes unstable, your sleep is restless, and your home feels heavy. This mistake often comes from convenience. People see an empty shelf near the bathroom and think it's fine to put the statue there. But over time, they notice negative changes, shaky finances, strained relationships, or a fading sense of peace in their home. Think about it. Would you invite a dear friend, someone who always brings you laughter, to sit next to the toilet? Of course not. So why would you do that to the laughing Buddha? The fix is simple. Move the statue away from this area and place it somewhere bright, clean, and open, like the living room near the main entrance or in a corner with natural light. Just this small adjustment can restore positive energy and reopen the path for good fortune to flow back into your life. Mistake number 2. placing it under the staircase. Many people use the space under the stairs for decorations, and sometimes even for the laughing Buddha statue. It may seem convenient, but in Feng Shui this is one of the worst places. The staircase is where energy moves, like blood flowing through the body of the home. But the area beneath it is dark, cramped, and carries a constant feeling of being pressed down. When you place the statue there, you're forcing a symbol of joy and prosperity into a gloomy space, suffocating its positive energy. The laughing Buddha carries the energy of laughter, lightness, and happiness. He needs light and open space to spread good qi. But under the stairs, energy is blocked, light is lacking, and the movement above only adds to the heaviness of the atmosphere. The result? Your home can feel dark, tense, and heavy. Family members may feel tired, unmotivated, or easily irritated. Children and pets, who are especially sensitive to energy, often become cranky or avoid playing near that area. Think about it. Would you ever ask a friend who always makes you laugh to sit in a dark, cramped corner with a low ceiling? Of course not. Yet many people unknowingly do that to the laughing Buddha. The solution is clear. Move the statue out from under the staircase and place it somewhere bright, spacious, and visible, like the living room near the main entrance or in a corner with natural light. When positioned correctly, the laughing Buddha's positive energy will return, filling your home with joy and prosperity. Mistake number 3. Placing it in the bedroom. The bedroom is the most private space in your home, where you rest, restore your energy, and build intimacy. It needs calm, warmth, and balance. But the energy of the laughing Buddha is very different. He carries laughter, vibrancy, and festive energy. When placed in the bedroom, these two energies clash. Instead of relaxing, you may find yourself restless, tossing and turning, or waking up tired. Some people even experience strange dreams or an uneasy feeling when sleeping with the statue in the room. This happens because the Buddha's celebratory energy doesn't harmonize with the serenity needed for sleep. For couples, the bedroom is not only for rest but also for nurturing closeness. Yet when the atmosphere is too lively, softness and intimacy can be weakened. Instead of supporting the relationship, the statue may unintentionally create tension. Imagine this. The bedroom is like a soft lullaby that helps you relax. But putting the laughing Buddha there is like blasting party music in the middle of the night. It might be fun, but it definitely won't help you sleep well. The fix? Move the statue out of the bedroom and place it in a more suitable spot, such as the living room, near the main entrance, or in the southeast corner. These are areas where his joyful energy can flow freely while still keeping the bedroom peaceful. Mistake number 4. Placing it in dark and cluttered corners. One of the most common mistakes is putting the laughing Buddha in dark corners, with little light, or surrounded by clutter. People do this simply because the space is empty or to keep the statue out of the way. But in Feng Shui, this is one of the worst placements. Dark, messy corners are places where energy gets stuck. The atmosphere there is heavy, and the flow of qi stagnates. When the laughing Buddha is placed in such a space, his smile and positive energy can't radiate outward. Instead, they get absorbed into the gloom and chaos, almost cancelling out his benefits. The effects show up in daily life. You may feel sluggish, unmotivated, or struggle to start new projects. The home atmosphere feels heavy, with fewer laughs, less connection, and more fatigue among family members. Think of the laughing Buddha like a lamp. If you put a lamp in a dusty, dark room, its light will never shine out. The solution is to clear the clutter, remove unnecessary items, and choose a bright, open spot for the statue, ideally with natural light or soft lighting. In a clean, well-lit space, the laughing Buddha returns to his true role, spreading joy, prosperity, and peace throughout the home. As you can see, all 4 mistakes share the same problem. They block or drain positive energy. Placing near the bathroom causes good qi to be flushed away. Placing under the stairs suffocates energy. Placing in the bedroom creates conflict with rest and intimacy. Placing in dark, cluttered corners buries joyful energy. Each of these positions weakens the statue's true power, and over time, they can bring heaviness, fatigue, imbalance, and even financial or relationship stress. You may not notice right away, but the signs slowly appear. Restless sleep, financial struggles, tension at home, or a fading sense of joy. It's important to understand, Feng Shui is not superstition. It's simply the art of arranging your space so energy can flow in the right direction. By avoiding these mistakes, you don't just stop the leaks of good fortune, you also open the path for abundance, joy, and peace to return. And now, since you've learned where not to place the laughing Buddha, let's explore the 3 best energy-attracting spots where he can truly unleash his power and turn your home into a space overflowing with wealth and happiness. Now that you know the absolute don'ts when placing the laughing Buddha, it's time to discover the very best spots where he can truly shine. In Feng Shui, placement isn't just about aesthetics or convenience. It depends on how energy flows into and through your home. When you place the laughing Buddha in the right location, he becomes like a joyful doorkeeper, a gentle friend who greets you with a smile every day while opening the flow of wealth and happiness. Feng Shui masters often emphasize 3 especially powerful positions: the main entrance, a bright living room, and the southeast wealth corner. Position 1, near the main entrance, welcoming good energy. In Feng Shui, the main entrance is considered the mouth of the home. It's where energy flows in from outside and directly impacts the entire living space. If positive energy enters, the home will be filled with luck, happiness, and prosperity. But if heavy or blocked energy enters, the whole house feels the effect. That's why placing the laughing Buddha near the main entrance is one of the strongest choices. He becomes the joyful gatekeeper, always welcoming you, your family, and your guests with a radiant smile. The first thing you see when you walk in is a sense of lightness and relief. A reminder that all stress from the outside world can be left at the door. For guests, the laughing Buddha's smile also leaves a positive first impression. They feel welcomed, safe, and instantly at ease, which creates a circle of good energy. Visitors enter in a lighter mood, and their positive energy adds to the harmony of your home. This placement is more than symbolic. In Feng Shui, the main entrance determines how qi flows, whether it enters at all, and how much of it comes in. With the laughing Buddha there, the statue acts like a magnet for good fortune and a shield that blocks negative energy from slipping inside. To maximize the effect, keep these tips in mind. Place the statue inside the main entrance, not outside. The ideal spot is on a small table, a tidy shelf, or a clean shoe cabinet. Face the statue toward the door as if he's smiling to welcome everyone who enters. Keep the area clean, bright, and uncluttered. Don't let piles of shoes, trash, or dust gather around the statue, as that weakens the energy. You can enhance the atmosphere with a small green plant or a gentle candle for freshness and warmth. When done correctly, you'll notice the difference immediately. Entering your home feels lighter, the atmosphere more joyful, and even after a long day, your spirit feels soothed. Over time, you may also see positive changes not just in your mood, but in your flow of luck, finances, and relationships. Remember, the laughing Buddha is not just a decoration. When placed at the entrance, he acts as a joyful guardian, opening the door for blessings to come in and blocking unwanted energy. That's why this is always considered the golden spot in Feng Shui, where the statue can fully unleash its power. Position 2. The bright living room, the center of connection. If the main entrance is where energy enters, then the living room is where energy gathers and spreads. It is the most important space in the home, the place where family comes together, where you welcome guests, and the area that leaves the strongest impression on anyone who steps inside. That's why the energy of the living room directly influences the atmosphere of the entire house. Placing the laughing Buddha in the living room allows his joyful, positive energy to radiate throughout the space. His gentle smile becomes a blessing for every moment, from a simple family meal to lively conversations among friends. Every time you see him, it's not just a statue. It's a reminder that joy is always present in your home. The key is that the living room must be bright and uncluttered. Natural light is best, but soft lighting can also work. Brightness allows energy to flow freely, while neatness ensures that qi doesn't get stuck. If you tuck the laughing Buddha into a dark, cluttered corner, his power is greatly reduced. Here are a few simple tips. Place the statue somewhere visible, such as on a shelf, a display table, or a bright corner of the room. Make sure the statue has space around it so the energy can flow and spread. Pair it with fresh flowers, a green plant, or a small candle to add warmth and life to the room. When the laughing Buddha is present in the living room, he becomes a silent witness to every family activity. He not only brings prosperity, but also strengthens bonds. Small tensions dissolve more easily, and laughter appears more often in daily life. Guests also feel this energy. When they enter the living room and see the Buddha's radiant smile, they feel welcomed and at ease. This makes them open up, share more, and bring even more positive energy into your home. Many families have noticed a clear shift simply by moving the statue from a hidden corner into the living room. The home becomes warmer, more joyful, and even family members spend more time talking and connecting. The living room is the heart of the home. And when the laughing Buddha is placed here, that heart is constantly nourished by joy, prosperity, and harmony. That's why Feng Shui masters often say, if you could only choose one single place for the statue, a bright living room is the perfect spot. Position 3. The Southeast Wealth Corner. Here's a secret that many people have never heard. In Feng Shui, the southeast corner of the home is directly connected to wealth, prosperity, and growth opportunities. It is considered the most powerful area when it comes to abundance. If you want the laughing Buddha to fully unleash his energy, this is one of the very best places to place the statue. The laughing Buddha doesn't just represent joy, he also symbolizes fullness and abundance. When placed in the wealth corner, this positive energy is amplified, strengthening financial stability, opening doors of opportunity, and creating a sense of richness not only in money, but also in spirit. Many people notice that work flows more smoothly, income becomes steadier, and unexpected opportunities arise, sometimes just from this small change in placement. To maximize the energy of this spot, you can combine the statue with a few supportive elements. A healthy green plant symbolizing continuous growth. Bamboo, money tree, or any thriving plant works perfectly. A small bowl of coins or shiny stones representing accumulation and long-lasting wealth. A candle or small lamp lit daily with gratitude to activate vibrant, living energy. It doesn't matter if these items are expensive or elaborate. The most important thing is your intention when arranging them. When you place these objects with the laughing Buddha in a spirit of respect, you're sending a clear message to your home. I am ready to welcome prosperity. Picture this. A bright southeast corner where the laughing Buddha smiles peacefully beside a green plant, a few sparkling coins, and the warm glow of a candle. It's not just beautiful, it feels as if your home itself is breathing with you in a rhythm of abundance, joy, and peace. Many families share that after moving the statue to the southeast corner, they began to notice real changes. Contracts were easier to close, new career opportunities opened up, income became more stable, and even the mood of the household grew lighter and happier. Whether you call it Feng Shui or simply the power of psychology, the truth is that positive energy started flowing. In the wealth corner, the laughing Buddha acts like a constant reminder that true prosperity doesn't come from money alone. It also comes from love, health, and peace of mind. By placing the statue here, you are affirming, "I open my heart and my home to receive complete abundance." The placement of the laughing Buddha is important, but there's something even more powerful than location, lighting, or the size of the statue, and that is your intention when you place it. Too often, people focus on buying a big, expensive statue or finding the perfect textbook spot in the home, but they forget that Feng Shui isn't just about form. Positive energy is only activated when you place the statue with respect and belief. If you put it in a beautiful place but treat it only as decor, the effect will be very limited. On the other hand, even if you only have a small statue in a simple corner, but each time you pass by you pause, smile, and feel gratitude, the energy will radiate strongly. Your attitude and your heart are what transform a statue into a living symbol of joy and prosperity. So, treat the laughing Buddha as a companion, not a decoration. Let every glance, every morning greeting, and every smile you share with him become a small ritual that nurtures the positive flow within your home. Because in the end, Feng Shui isn't magic. It is the art of connecting your outer space with your inner energy. And when your heart is truly open, the laughing Buddha's smile becomes a daily reminder that happiness and prosperity always begin with your own intention. Here's something most people don't realize. Not all of us absorb energy the same way. Just like each person has a unique fingerprint, we also have a unique energy frequency, and the home can be tuned to resonate with it. In Feng Shui, this personal connection is called Sheng Qi, life energy, and the simplest way to discover it is through your Qua number. Your Qua number is calculated from your birth year and gender. It may sound complicated, but in truth, it simply points to the directions in your living space that naturally support you the most. Some people feel more focused, relaxed, and lucky when they work facing a certain direction. Others sleep more deeply when their bed aligns with their life energy. That's not random. It's resonance between you and your environment. When you place the laughing Buddha facing the direction aligned with your Qua number, you're doing more than choosing a good-looking spot. You're fine-tuning your home's energy to match your personal frequency. It's like adjusting a radio. When the frequency matches, the sound becomes clear, strong, and free of static. Many people who've tried rotating their laughing Buddha just slightly toward their life energy direction noticed surprising shifts. Some began sleeping better and worrying less. Others found work running more smoothly, clients returning, or opportunities appearing naturally. Whether you call it Feng Shui or a psychological effect, the feeling of being in alignment produces very real results. The beauty is, you don't need to be a Feng Shui master to apply this. Simply knowing the concept of Qua number and adjusting the statue a little can make a big difference. And if calculating feels too complicated, don't worry, there's one rule that always works. Place the laughing Buddha facing the main entrance. It's the simplest, yet most effective way to invite good energy into your home. But if you want to add a layer of personal resonance, using your Qua number makes the placement more refined, like your home is truly in tune with you. Feng Shui isn't magic that transforms everything overnight. It's about making small, thoughtful adjustments so your environment supports you better. When the laughing Buddha smiles in the direction that nourishes your life energy, he's more than a lucky charm. He becomes a daily reminder that you are living in harmony with your own unique energy. What truly gives the statue power isn't its size or cost. It's the way you place it with awareness and respect. Every time you walk by, pause and see that smile, you'll feel a spark of peace, good fortune, and motivation. And that resonance between you, your home, and the laughing Buddha is what opens the flow of lasting prosperity. We've just taken a journey to explore not only the where, but also the why behind placing the laughing Buddha. He is not merely a Feng Shui ornament. He is a living symbol of joy, abundance, and a reminder that happiness can begin right within your own home. Each time you place the statue in the right spot, keep the space bright and clean. You're doing more than decorating. You're extending an invitation for positive energy, luck, and prosperity to enter your life. And every time you smile back at him, you're affirming that you choose joy as the foundation of your life. If you found this video inspiring, hit that subscribe button to continue this Feng Shui journey with us. And don't forget to leave a comment with a positive affirmation for yourself, such as, "I open my heart to welcome peace and prosperity into my life." That will be the key to unlocking new energy starting today.